All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Britty, and it is 8:52 in the morning.
Wow, excellent. Well done.
Uh-huh.
My name is David, and it's 1:54 in the afternoon. Time
Time
zones are
zones are
hard,
hard.
man.
Yeah, we're doing good today. We are
Yeah,
doing good today. We
come on.
got this. Up, 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 up and at 'em. I feel like I literally just rolled out of bed, though. Like, good morning. Things
Thing
are
is,
fine.
I'm in a good mood to do this, but it's in my head. All I can't stop thinking about is I have a physio session after this, and I don't
Oh.
want to go. So
Well,
I
what
want
we're
this to
gonna
go on as
do,
long as possible.
yeah, we're gonna make this go as long as possible so David never gets his knee back. What we do is we make a podcast so long David never has to walk again.
That's perfect.
Oh man, what have you been up to this past week?
Non-stop work. I tell you what I did do.
Yeah.
Um, so I've started my own little eBay business
Mhm.
in the past year. It hasn't taken off yet because it's just humble beginnings so far. But the other day I went to a charity shop in my high street and picked up 4 or 5 items.
Yeah.
Cost me about £25,
Okay.
and I've listed them all up on eBay, and they should sell. They're cheaper than everyone else is selling them for.
Mhm.
And I've also looked at how much they've sold for, and it's cheaper,
Okay.
and it should be a £70 profit.
Nice.
So I'm happy with that. I'm
David
just
the businessman.
see, it's a satisfying feeling when you see the money come in when someone buys it, but then you remember how you have to post it, and then it's just come collect it.
Just come here. I don't want to do
Just
any more work.
come get the DVD. I can't be asked.
Oh man. Well, this weekend, I had a fantastic shoot. It was very good, but there was one
Mm.
thing. There was one thing that happened this weekend that I can feel it happening now. Like, oh, David, it's happening. Oh no, David, David, it's happening.
What's happening? What's going on? Are you stressing out? Where's what the?
Oh no! Oh no!
What the fuck?
Oh no! I'm transformed. I'm a big scary beast now.
Good. What? Right. What has happened?
I am now a blue monster. It's okay. I'm the ravioli monster. Don't worry
The
about it.
ravioli monster. I
Uh
love your
huh.
big googly eyes.
Thank you. I have giant eyes now. I can see everything.
Looking at it on the stream, it's a better angle than I've got on our video call.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That.
I like being the beast. I did not get to be the beast because that was not my role, but you know, I have absorbed the whole narrative and now I've become beast. So,
I'm digging it.
uh
I'm digging it.
that so now you may now address me as Beast Britty.
Beast Britty.
Yes.
Hashtag Beast Britty. Britty the Beast.
Britty the Beast. Yep,
Too
that's
gritty
me.
for the Beast. Wow.
No, I don't think that quite works.
No, it.
But I'll take Beast Britty all the time, any day.
Oh yeah, you are a beast.
Thank you.
But
Thanks.
what's the
Thanks.
horns?
What's the horns? They're beautiful. They're my horns. Don't talk about them, okay? Listen, all right? Just be cool.
Did you make that?
No, I did not.
Ah,
I did not. No, absolutely not.
that's a shame. That's a shame.
But it was a very good purchase, so I'm feeling confident about it.
How much did that cost?
Oh, we're not gonna talk about how much it cost.
Please, I want to know.
No,
Was it too much?
it was too much.
Oh
Absolutely.
no.
Oh man, I'm very excited though for this short that I'm doing. So it's a comedy short,
Mm.
and I have one more shoot day left before it's done. Well, before we're done shooting, and then I don't know how long it'll take to edit. But man, like if you like my visual comedy, this is gonna be the one. Like it is. I had so much fun making it. Like it was super fun to make.
I want to write you a comedy to film.
Please do. I'll
I
take
would
it.
love that. I would do a short 10-minute story for you to film.
Oh, 10 minutes is too long, my dude. You gotta fit it into
Really?
like 2.
Oh man, there's not enough comedy to put in 2 minutes. Well, actually,
If it can't fit into 2 minutes, it's not good. Which is why our podcast is bad.
also, I like the sentence: "If it can't fit into 2 minutes, it's not good."
I mean, I don't know. I feel like overall.
3 episodes in a row now, we've had
Yeah, and I'm the one coming up with them, and you're the one pointing them out.
yeah. It's not like
Bad.
you
I don't know. How do you, I mean, it's a new me. New year, new me, new beast form. So,
New year, new meme. You're the new meme. Hashtag innuendo Britty.
No.
Yeah, there we go. That's there's already 4.
Okay. Well,
Already
everybody
4
else has
hashtag.
to do the legwork for me. Like, I'm not coming up with them.
They could do the legwork for me, because then they can go to my physio for me. Then I don't have to go.
Good. Good. Okay, David.
Are you keeping that on for the whole show?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the beast now.
That is the beast. The beast is here. The beast
The
has
beast
spoken.
is here.
Brit is gone.
There
Replaced.
is no Britty.
Right, where are we headed then?
Do you want to do an icebreaker?
Bring it on.
All right, here we go. So, first icebreaker of the day is describe a house poorly. I have an idea.
Go on, you first.
So, a house is just a very big box that you live in.
It's a very expensive box that are lying around everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's the cube of existence.
Technically, yeah.
To be fair, not all houses are like cube shaped. I'm thinking of like literally like a houseboat, but the existential enclosure.
Now, I wish talk about houseboats. I wish houseboats weren't built the way they are. I literally wish. You know how you go on the road and you see a mobile home on the back of a truck being taken to somewhere. I wish it was like that, but on the river. So you actually see a full house just go past.
Yeah,
you see the old lady in the window.
haven't seen the houseboats on the lake.
What? Serious?
There are houseboats that are like just on big floating platforms.
What, like, surely not like a proper house though.
Hang on, let me see if I can find you a houseboat. So everybody watching the stream this is gonna be the really engaging part. So I encourage everybody watching on this stream to go and Google houseboat on the lake.
I'll Google it now.
Google it now. Actually, so what I ended up finding was houseboats for sale, Erie, PA. Because again, like I live right next to the lake, so there's a lot of like that. Okay, I just sent you a picture of a houseboat. And it's a house on a floating platform. It's basically like however they make docks float. That's how they put the foundation for the house.
What? This was a joke. That's legit.
Yeah, I think houseboats are cool.
It's even got a bench outside the... Oh, man.
Yep.
I've just found one on Google. It's got a fucking porch.
Yeah. It's literally a house on the water.
What the what? I applaud the effort. I do actually.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
This
Well,
is
I was
very good
thinking
content.
more towards Well, I was more thinking towards a UK brick house.
Okay.
You know, the big square ones with
Yeah.
the with a
Yeah.
roof on top, just on a boat,
So
a
I feel
barge.
like with like culturally England, most of your houses are like tall.
Yeah, and
Cause
boring.
well, I'm just thinking when you think house, you think up. When I think house, I typically think out because I
Yeah.
grew up in a ranch style home. So my home was long, not tall. We had a basement, but we didn't have like an upper level. So I think long. So I think that's kind of like a difference in culture between how you immediately think of like a house. Because I
Mm.
can see, like, yeah, putting a 3-story building on the water would be a bit treacherous, I think.
Well, when we think of a house in America, we think,
You're in America? When'd you
oh,
get here?
shut up. Yeah, I come over there just to think about houses. So when I come to America and I think about houses, what I imagine is what I imagine to see is quite decent sized houses
Uh-huh.
with a nice garden, but the
Mm-hmm.
houses aren't attached to the other houses,
Right.
which in England is normal. Almost every house is attached.
Right.
And if it's detached, it's more expensive.
Okay. That's how you
Luckily,
wipe
I'm
out
in
cities,
detached.
my dude. That's how
Hey,
you wipe out cities.
how do you
Attach,
mean?
attach the houses, and the fire goes whoosh.
But we don't have as much land as you do.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Although in the cities, I imagine there's a lot of attachment. In Savannah, the houses weren't necessarily attached, but they were very, very close together. So there
Mm,
wasn't like really like any alleyways or anything between them. So it kind of gave the appearance of like attached housing.
yeah.
Um, and it was obvious that like so Savannah is a historical city. Like they've kept up pretty much a lot of original buildings and houses and things. So you can kind of see where people got ideas from like England when they came over and colonized. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of like inspiration there. But yeah, with I don't know. There's so many different styles of houses in America though. Like you've got city with like apartments and like tall buildings. You've got like suburbs where you can get ranch style homes or you can get 2-style homes. You've got McMansions, which are the worst. You've got
Yeah.
trailer parks. You've got mobile home, like all that different range of style of houses. Like there's a lot. There's a lot there.
Yeah. It's too much.
So how do we condense that into one description?
um,
How do we take all the different styles of housing and put it into one description?
too much.
The enclosure of existence.
Yeah.
The zoo for people.
The many different sizes of person packaging.
I would feel like person packaging is your clothes.
I'm always coming in my packaging.
I'm
Look
putting
at me,
on
I
my
always
person
arrive.
packaging today. Oh, gotta take off my packaging.
Not on the stream. Beast.
Not on the stream. Oh man. Okay, how about we try another one?
Go on. That was a hard one to
Yeah.
bring one on.
Okay. Would you rather be bitten by a radioactive vampire or wear clown makeup every day for a year?
Right, so what happens if you're bitten by a radioactive vampire?
I can
That's
only
the main
imagine you
question.
turn into a radioactive vampire.
Because if it doesn't kill you, then...
Then the radioactivity
Yeah. That's true, actually.
Although I feel like that's pretty on par though. Like if a vampire bites you and doesn't turn you into a vampire, you die. Like
True.
you lose all your blood. So
But I wouldn't. I don't know if I want to wear clown makeup every day for a year.
I don't know. I feel like I'd look pretty baller with some clown makeup on. I mean, I'm
Uh,
already the beast, so I feel like just really just bringing that to the forefront.
bringing the smiles.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
they're too scary.
That's the thing. I feel like I could do scary clown makeup and rock it. We're not talking like regular old Joe clown makeup with one little red nose. We're talking like super scary and like
It's
really wide smile.
Pennywise.
A little
Oh, I
bit,
see.
yeah. We'll do
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
we'll go a little bit of this, and then we'll like use like blues and like make like tears, and
What
then that's
what
the
happened down the line with clowns?
um
Like, right, I've never found someone dressed up as a clown funny. I see them as anti-comedy. I think they
uh
really are. But like somewhere down the line, they got scary.
I think there's something to be said about like I feel like the theater nerd is jumping out of me now, but like mask work, like and like facial painting, like within theater, usually is like a disguise or like hiding something. So I
Yeah,
think there's like an automatic like primal distrust of someone who puts stuff on their face, like overly stuff on their face. I'm not talking about like general makeup, like
true.
changing their face. I think there's the kind of that like, and then there's like the uncanny valley of like it's a person but it's not really a person. But I
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like overall it's 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 just like fear.
They- It's terrifying.
I'm
But it
not
shouldn't
scared
be.
of
He's got a
clowns
massive
though.
red nose and big clown feet come running towards you. But it's terrifying because he's got a knife.
Well, I think that adds to it. I think that doesn't help.
No, yeah.
I think the moment a clown picks up a knife, then you're like, oh well.
There can't have been a time when clowns were funny though.
I
Genuinely,
never
but
found them like funny, but I found them entertaining.
what?
There was a bunch of clowns that used to come to like school fairs when I was in like elementary school, and I thought that they were cute. Like, I was like, oh, this is cool. And like they made balloon animals, and I'm like, I want one of those. Like, it was never like, oh god, the clowns.
Oh my god, they're making balloon guns. Watch out, he's got a balloon knife.
Watch out, he's got a
Come
balloon
here.
sword.
Come here, children.
Come here, I've got all of the weapons. You want an armory?
It's time to cut the cake, and then your necks.
I'm gonna jump out of the cake, but first I need to get in it, so let me just cut a hole real quick. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think there's a way to do clowns that are funny, but you've got to go back into that like vaudeville mime stuff of like
Yeah.
I'm a clown, and you're like, great, you know. Good job, clown. I think clowns in context. How about that? I think clowns in context. So clown, like circus clowns,
Yeah.
or performers with like music and backup and balloons and tricks, so, like toys and like the squirting flowers and things. Great.
Yeah.
But a clown in the wild, a wild clown, free range clown, bad. No good. It's got to be clowns in context. You've got to cage your clowns. Otherwise, it's just no good. Then they're a menace to the ecosystem. That's all I'm saying.
Clowns gone wild.
Yeah, no, not clowns gone wild. That's a whole different. That's a subgenre.
That's a whole. That's a
yeah.
whole genre of
Uh-huh.
tapes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I'm talking about free range clowns.
Free range clowns.
Those,
Free the clowns.
No, absolutely not. I think that
Do
is
not
a
cage
bad
them.
political stance.
Okay. Cage the clowns.
I think it's more about the conserving the species, and it needs to be caged. Otherwise, they're just gonna damage the ecosystem and cause havoc and fear on everybody that sees them.
Do you think they ever look in the mirror and just go?
I mean, I do when I'm putting my clown makeup on, and by clown makeup, I mean regular makeup.
Yeah, because you're looking very terrifying today.
I like put a little eyeshadow on. I'm like, oh god, where did I go?
Cheer up. Right, okay. I'll write a sketch for you.
Uh-huh.
The sketch is about a clown who's terrified of clowns.
That's awesome. Yes.
So he's got the worst job in the world. He can't get another job. He's absolutely terrified of clowns, and his only job is to be a clown.
To be a clown. Oh, I love
and
that.
he hates his life. I'll write that. I'll write that tonight. I'll send it
right.
over. I expect it done next week.
You got next week money?
I still got last month's money for you.
I know. David owes me money.
I'm waiting for my eBay payday.
All right. Well, I feel like we still need to go back to this radioactive vampire thing because I feel like there's a lot of potential there. Like if we've got like free range clowns. So with radioactive vampires, now what I'm wondering is maybe what if the radioactivity is what they impart on you? So maybe instead of immortality, they just impart some gamma rays.
Gamma rays.
But what I'm thinking is like the vampire themselves, they're not immortal. They're also just radioactive.
They're gamma ray vampires.
I don't know if that's the right rays for radioactivity.
Also, gamma rays vampires doesn't sound too great.
No. What I'm thinking of, have you seen any of, or even the trailer for the new TV show, What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
Okay, so it's very good. It's based off of a movie, which is awesome.
Okay.
But there's a bit in the first episode where one of the vampires that lives in the house is an energy vampire. And I think within the context of the show, he's immortal, but like he looks like just an average like 40-year-old balding white man. But what he does is he like sucks people's energy. So it's like the guy in the office that won't stop talking, like that kind of deal. So
which character was that?
I don't remember.
I'm joking.
So like that's what I was thinking of, like that's so the energy vampire like takes the energy. So I was thinking like now here's another thing. The radioactive vampire could drink radioactivity.
What if you were wearing the clown makeup and then you were bit by a radioactive vampire? Do you become a radioactive clown vampire? Oh my god, it's the worst. That's
I like
the worst
it
thing in the world.
I dig it.
That's the plot line. Story. He hates his life. He hates clowns, and he's a clown because he can't get another job. And he gets bit by a radioactive vampire, and now he's a radioactive clown vampire.
Good. I love this.
Wow.
Very good. Super creative. We're the professionals here. Come to us for your story needs. If
you ever need a story, just make a icebreaker generator and just mash them together.
Mash them up, stir them up, stick them in a stew.
Yeah.
So there's the ad for Britty and David's story industry. Come on down, folks. You'll hear all about how radioactive vampires turn clowns. It's a great time. The stories are flying off the shelves.
It needs to be a book.
I think that would be a great book.
A 7-page book, size of Harry Potter books.
I love the idea that clowns are like in the same like race as vampires. That makes me giggle. That I enjoy. I love that so much. How about another one?
Yeah, go on then. I just want to point out appreciation for your backdrop. It's perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being slightly smothered by flowers, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Not a bad way to go. Ugh, I'm gonna scooch around a little bit. But I do really like. I know that no one listening to this podcast can see, so David's gonna cut this part out. David, cut this part out. Cut this part out. Okay, so I really like my background. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. You know what I really like?
What's that?
I like that I can change the way my background looks. Never mind.
No way.
I'm gonna change it back.
Do that again.
What you mean? Lighten up my background?
Just add a bit of light.
Just add a little bit of light back there. Yeah. You know what? I'm done. It's done.
My background's better.
Well, I agree that flag is so great. Who did that? Who did that?
Painted or coloured in?
What do you? Yeah, it's paint. I didn't actually do it.
Did you know? I thought you did.
I asked. I had it and I had the idea, and then I was doing like 20 other things. So I was like, "Hey, Jesse, can you do this for me?" And he did.
Oh yeah. You need to send him a message saying thank you from me, because I love it.
It's very good. It was very easy to recreate without like none of us have any like good art skills, but it was super easy because we could be like, squares.
I do like the design. Dan Sherritt designed it.
It's so good. And this content is so good for our podcast.
That's why this is only going to be on the live show.
Okay, good. Phew. Oh man, I am actually like really sweating. Oh my god. Okay. So here's the icebreaker. So
Go on.
David, we're hanging out at a party and we're having a good time. And the Beast comes up to you. Hello, I'm the Beast. Would you rather be trapped in a room with two 12-year-olds or be a lion dentist?
Would you rather be trapped in a room with two 12-year-olds or be a lion dentist?
Yes. I like how you have to think about this.
I mean, to be honest, neither's bad.
I was gonna say both are kind of about the same level of like danger. I don't know if you've ever met a 12-year-old, but they are much more literate in memes than I am.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I would be a lion dentist because I don't know if I could stay trapped in a room with two 12-year-olds who can't stop dabbing or flossing. I don't know if I could deal with that. I'll probably dab now and then. But the flossing and the Fortnite memes will just do me in.
I would start to like make new memes and be like, "You haven't heard of that one? What? You haven't heard of the radioactive vampires? Come on,
Yeah.
What? Get with it. Get with the times."
You haven't heard of mango spaghetti?
What? How could you not have heard of mango spaghetti?
That's like the best meme at the moment.
It's so good. All you do is you just like you take a picture of some noodles and you're like, mango spaghetti.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great meme. Every time you see some pasta, you're like, mango spaghetti. But never, never do it about fruit. Ever. That's insulting.
It's one of the worst memes I've ever heard.
Now, for short, if you're really feeling spicy, you can call it a mang spet.
A mang spet.
Yep.
Mang spetty.
Mang spetty. Mangetti. Mangetti.
The Mario's a famous a man spetty.
The mangetti. Take a picture of some noodles. Mangetti.
Mangetti. Right, I'm gonna stop doing that. That is genuinely how I'll go to the Italian next week, next wine, and I'll order the mangetti, please.
No, you don't order it. You just take a picture. Like, the point of the meme is that you take the picture and then you send it to your like BFF or your mate, and you say mangetti.
Look at my mangetti.
Mangetti, my dude. Mangetti. Do a little bit of like this. Do a little hang ten. Mangetti.
This is becoming a meme now.
This is how you make memes. We are the meme factory. Chugga.
Yes, the meme factory. We need to start making memes.
I dig it. Yeah, okay, so we've got, let me write this down. So, we have, all right, gentlemen, the third quarter has been not as productive as we would like it to be at the meme factory. And the only thing the boys have come up with is mangetti, which is not super viable. It's great for like personal one-on-one, but what we need is a viral tweet to happen here. So mangetti, done. Check. What's the next one on the table, folks?
How about completely overdriven hard drive?
That's nothing. Next. Next.
How about moldy ukulele?
That's nothing. No. What we need something that you can respond. We need a response meme. So like one of the great memes. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Oh my God, they were roommates. That's a good meme. That's a good meme.
Okay, I've got one. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Schwartz told me that.
Sorry, repeat that?
Dr. Schwartz told me that.
Doctor who now?
Schwartz.
Now, Schwartz is something.
Yeah. Now there's a meme there, though.
Yeah, no, not the whole full phrase, just Schwartz. That's
Schwartz.
good. I like that.
Schwartz!
Yeah. I think that's super good. I think, I think when you've nailed something, you just yell, Schwartz!
Schwartz!
Schwartz! Good.
When you kick a soccer ball and it hits a 12-year-old who's flossing in the head and he falls over. Schwartz!
Schwartz!
That's
good.
So cruel. But
I feel like this is like the football version of like Kobe, which I dig. So instead of being like Kobe, you're like Schwartz. This is very good. I like this. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. Any other memes on the table? That's a good one. Good. Laughing. Very good. That's good. How about every time you have a table in front of me specifically. If it's
any memes on the table. There's a table on the table.
That's what I was thinking was, so empty table, you put both hands on the table and you take an overhead picture, which is, you have to have a friend to help you with it. So you have both hands on the table and you're like, it's on the table. It's good. I like that one. Good. Wonderful.
Oh dear.
And don't forget our classics from the Time Zones Are Hard meme factory. Barger and Soccer.
Barger. Soccer.
Those are good ones. Sinks with 2 faucets. Oh my God. Speaking of.
We made so many memes.
Here I am thinking. So I go on Saturday night to my sister's dance recital, which, by the way, I did end up just crying my eyes out because she finally graduated to being on point in her ballet classes, and I'm just so proud of her. I really am, though. She's incredible.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. But I go into the theater, and so the last time I was in this theater, I was on the 2nd floor, and that was when I encountered those stupid dual faucet sink. And I was like, okay, must only be on the 2nd floor because the 2nd floor isn't as used and whatnot. No, yeah. I go to the bathroom on the 1st floor in the ladies' room. This goddamn sink had 2 faucets and the spigots wouldn't turn. I had to have my soapy hand on the one to turn it so water would come out. Really quickly put my hand under the faucet and then switch hands, and then really quick I'm doing this weird dance with my elbows up in the air. I've got 1 minute left till the curtain comes up, and I'm like, oh God, this sink is haunting me. I'm like I must be possessed and seeing things. Why is this happening to me? Why? I heard your voice in the back of my head I'm like, get out of my head, David Bosket. Leave. Be gone, thought. So you
finally... Excuse me. Now there's a classic meme.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Cheers to that one.
So you finally had a day where what it was like to be British.
Well, I mean, not the full day. Probably about like 20 minutes, but
20 minutes. How long will you wash your hands for?
20 minutes.
20 minutes,
I
exactly,
just
yeah.
couldn't get the sink situation to work. It just wasn't. It was bad. Actually, I do have a photo somewhere because I took this photo like twice. So first of all, there's a lion in the bathroom. So I very quickly did my
A
business.
lion?
Yep. So that's why I had to do it so fast.
Hang on, back up. Call back up. You went in the bathroom. And there's a lion.
Yeah.
Just sat there.
Yeah. Well, the dentist was there. The lion dentist was also there.
Oh, I see. Here we go. And I'm guessing in the boys' bathroom was two 12-year-olds flossing.
I have no idea. I didn't go in.
Okay. Well, they were locked in, so you wouldn't have been able to get in there. They're trapped.
How about I translate what I just said for you in some terms you can understand?
Please do.
There was a queue to use the bathroom because it's the ladies' room, and there's always a queue.
Wait, so where did the lion come from?
You misheard me say line.
Oh. I thought you said lion, and there's a lion in the bathroom. What?
Didn't you know that's how we do it in America? We always have to have some kind of element of danger.
Yeah, if you don't wash your hands, it bites.
Yeah, exactly.
So
there was a line, and when I was done like washing my hands, there wasn't as much of one because it was like really close to curtain up, but I was like, all right, I gotta take a picture for David. And I ended up having to retake the picture, so I stood there with my phone like at my chest level taking a picture for way longer than was appropriate. And I was like, oh, these folks think I'm crazy. Oh man.
Yep. Looking at these facets. Wow. So happy you finally come across them now. And had to deal with the ordeal it is to burn your hands, then quickly cool down your hands, then burn them again, get soap, burn them, cool down, do a
I
little
didn't
dance,
even get any hot water, is the thing. Like,
There's no hot water?
Well, I tried to turn the handle and it wouldn't work at all, so I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna turn the one that does.
To be fair, I think most people in the UK wash their hands with cold water these days. Because as soon as you turn on the hot tap, it's boiling water within 10 seconds. Like maybe less than that. And then you just burn your phone.
Can't you turn both on and just kind of like alternate? Like the problem I had is that the water flow wouldn't stay on. So I was like, oh my god, wait, I've got it turned for half a second. I'm gonna get some water. Oh my god, it was wild.
That is generally what I do. I alternate between the two taps, and you burn really quickly, then cool down really quickly. I hate it. You're splashing water everywhere. The thing I hate is the hot tap is just boiling hot water. There's no middle ground, so you can't wash your hands with that. Otherwise, you're just gonna have like no skin.
But don't you have like calloused hands now because of the way the hot water hits it?
No.
You're just a bunch of soft-handed little people.
Fuck off.
I work for a living, and my hands they're okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck you to skip.
You cannot chuck the beast. The beast is unchuckable.
Unchuckable.
I need a list of like all the things the beast is. The beast is unchuckable. The beast is transformative. The beast is modern and hip. The beast is
eats mangetti.
Yes, eats mangetti. The beast is strong. Yep, that's where we're at right now.
Perfect. That is perfect. There you go.
Good. It's a good list of things.
Make that into one of your D&D characters.
Ooh, yes.
That's perfect. There
I
you go.
love that.
Just write it
Oh,
down.
I'm writing it down. I will forget these things if I don't write them down. Oh, man. Oh, okay. All
I'll
right.
tell you what, hay fever is killing me.
Oh, man.
So
I'm so
bad today.
sorry. I'm
My
so sorry.
eyes. I went to work the other day. I came home and my eyes were so red. Oh man, it's like I got a constant cold.
Ugh, yuck.
So my throat is just. I
Good.
hate it. I hate summer. I love it, but
That's
I hate
super
it.
good quality for being strictly in a vocal medium.
Yeah, I know.
Very good. Super good. Oh man. Okay. Would you like another icebreaker?
Yes, please.
All right. Oh, this is I think very topical.
Oh no.
What advice would you give to a young hat?
Why? Why is that topical?
Because I'm wearing my beast outfit. Because I am the beast.
That's not a hat, though.
What is a hat but something you put on your head?
Yeah, but it's round your neck as well. I got you there.
Now it's on my this is just a mustache. So
It's Mario, the beast.
it's me, the beast's brother.
It's Mario name.
My name is Mario. I am the beast's brother. We are very close. We eat the mangetti together.
It's the mustache man.
It's the mustache man. I am the beast. I don't know though. I think that I think hats can go around your neck. Cause what about the hats in winter that you tie around your little chin? So you're like, I'm nice and warm and toasty. Is that not a hat?
What are you on about?
You can't. This is a hat. I'm wearing a hat right now.
Okay. See, the only thing I think of is a police helmet back in the old days in the UK where you put it on your head and it goes under your chin.
Yeah, that's the only thing that qualifies as a hat. Everything
Yeah.
else is just a head warmer.
Yeah.
No one else is allowed to say the word hat ever again. It's a baseball head warmer.
My
Now-
granddad was in the police,
Yeah?
and he had one of those. He had a truncheon as well. Do you know what that is?
Like a stick?
Yeah, big wooden stick. Now we've still got it.
Oh,
as
good.
like a memento. Yeah, I mean, in case a burglar comes. No, but you'd never use it. But I held it the other day.
Yeah.
Man, that is a deadly weapon.
I can imagine.
It's rock hard. Man, thankfully, like honestly, it wouldn't just knock you out; it would kill you. And this is a threat.
Just holding it. I would love anything I held in my hands to be a threat. Like, I want to be that person where you're like, holy fuck, she's got a can of soda. It's a threat. That's my like ultimate goal. Like,
oh my god, she's got my glasses.
It's a threat.
It's a threat.
Everything. I would love that. That's like my top tier of things I want to become. Just such a threatening person that everything I hold. I think that's the most important goals to have.
Yeah.
Not to worry about my career. Really, what we're worrying about is how intimidating can I be.
Oh my gosh, she's holding a flower. It's a threat.
Exactly. The threat of being your friend.
No, she's getting all the bees.
My bee army. Bow before the beast Britty and her bee army. It's a lot of bees in there. It's a lot of alliteration. What a threat.
She uses the English language against us.
Oh no, she's got the vocabulary.
Do you know what? How much difference is there between UK and US English language? I know there's a lot, but on a computer, you know how when you set up a laptop or a computer and it always says choose your language, English, US or UK.
Yeah. I don't know. I've
You
done
don't
it
know that. There's none of that for the other countries.
Well, when
Or the languages.
when I was in college, I think I set my Facebook first. I set it to pirate, which is so cringy
Yes.
now. But
That still exists.
I'm sure it does, but I don't particularly feel like trying to navigate someone's idea of what pirates sound like. But I think I set it to UK because at that point I was talking to a lot of y'all, so I was like
You're trying to be one
really
of us.
into it. But I don't think I remember there being a difference. It might be like some of the spellings and things,
Maybe,
but
yeah. Like the
I don't
main one
think.
I always think of is colour.
Yeah, you have so many extra U's. You don't need them. You don't need them. If it's not useful, take it away.
Yeah, right, all right. That U serves a purpose, okay?
No,
If we
absolutely not. You do not.
if we if we spelt colour the way you spell it, we
Mhm.
would say color.
And
That's how it would be pronounced. But the
okay.
U makes it hour, but colour. But it
That's
becomes
not out.
you don't pronounce the O in colour. It's
So
le. It's
spell it
well,
COLER.
that's yeah. That's oh.
Make it easier.
If anything, the way it sounds, it should be spelled COULER as an English person. Colour,
Cooler.
but it's oh
I think what I'm thinking
don't get
of
me
is
started.
I'm thinking of the OU pronunciation in like ghoul, as in like ghoul tank.
Why is the English language so hard? I feel sorry for anyone who ever tries to learn it. It is the
It is
hardest one.
not a good language to learn as a second language. It is ridiculous. I think it's
That
because
most
it's a
people.
combination of a bunch of other different languages, and like
Yeah, but
grammar.
we've got so many words that mean so many different things, but the same words,
Yeah.
but said differently. Spelled the
Mhm.
same, like
Mhm.
read, read.
Mhm. Mhm.
That I struggled with that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because there's a place in England called Reading. I used to call it Reading
Oh no.
because it's about the same as
Yeah.
reading. Reading.
Mhm.
Um, fair
Yeah,
play.
I
Because
agree.
I'm
The
still learning
English
Danish,
language
and that's easy.
sucks. I think we should just start speaking in clicks and whistles.
Yeah. Well, I can't whistle, so that's me buggered.
I can't whistle either, so it's
We
just
just
clicks
click
for
it.
us then.
Uh, okay, let's just run its course.
My mouth feels so weird.
Oh man.
That is not a natural thing for my mouth to be doing. To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of natural things for my mouth to be doing. I just don't want my mouth to be doing anything, to be honest.
What does that mean?
I never want to speak again.
I've got something for say to you in a different language.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
yeah, we've not talked really about your course of study.
Danish.
We talked about it a little bit, but not
Yeah.
frequently. How's that going?
Um. Good.
Good.
Yes, but said in Danish. God.
Good.
Hey, Britty, hvordan har du det?
Ja.
Yeah, yeah.
That's German.
Hey. One thing I love about, I think I've said it before, but my favorite thing about learning Danish was when I learned that hi or hello is hey, and then goodbye is no, it's hi, sorry, but it's HEJ,
Uh-huh.
so it's pronounced hi, but then goodbye is hi hi.
I remember,
So,
yes.
so hello, hi, goodbye, hi hi. I love that. Just say it twice.
That's good.
The thing is, being English, sometimes when you say hello to people, you're like, hello, hi, hiya.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
go to Denmark and I start speaking Danish, I'll be like, hi, 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 hi. When I start meeting people, they'll be like, why are you saying goodbye?
Get out of my face. It's a way to establish dominance is to leave the conversation before it begins.
I just tried to translate idiot into Danish, and it's idiot. And I just
That's the most comedic thing that you could have said today.
and I just translated American idiot into Danish, and it says Britty Lee.
Try beast. Try beast.
Beast, right? Beast in Danish is the same as animal, which is Giru.
You are so bad at jokes. I hate you.
No, that's genuine. Oh, I see. I was being literal. Sorry.
I hate you.
Hey, you asked me to write a comedy sketch for you. You told me my jokes were
I
bad.
didn't. You volunteered. Do not put this on me. Absolutely
all right,
not.
I'll give you a joke. What's ET short for?
I know this joke.
Do you?
I do.
Do you know the answer?
He's short because he is. I don't know.
Because he has little legs.
Yep.
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 Yep. We're good at
Yep.
jokes, fellas. Take this one back to the meme factory. It needs to cook again.
One of my favorite jokes I wrote when I was younger. Okay. Now when I was an aspiring comedian when I was younger, early teens.
Okay.
So I was writing just puns after puns after puns because when you're young and you want to be a comedian, you just write puns. It's the only joke you know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop.
No. No.
One of my favorite ones was I've been to the new massage parlor in town, and when I lie down, the lady, she got coffee cake and rubbed it all over my back. I asked her what she was doing. She goes, what do you expect? I'm a tiramisus.
That's good.
I wrote that when I was 13. You could do a better.
I have one I wrote. I don't remember when I wrote it a while ago. And you kind of did this joke last time, I think. But like I have a different setup for it. So it's there's a boat out on sea, and they're caught in a huge storm, and they get lost, and they're in the middle of this storm, and the first mate goes, "Captain, where are we?" And the captain goes, "I don't know. I can't be Pacific."
Shut up.
Thank you.
No, don't like that one.
I actually had a bunch. I can't remember any of them, and I wish I could. I had a bunch of ghost puns that I wrote when I was the tour guide that I used to just do, and that used to be my warm up. Was like before I would start the tour, when I would be talking with people, I would give a bunch of ghost puns.
I remember I saw a ghost comedian once. And all of his jokes went flat, and the whole audience booed.
There's one of my favorites is.
I hate you.
It's so yeah. No, it's not a good joke. One of my favorite jokes I think I told. One of my favorite jokes I think I told to guest was I would try to be interactive. So I'd be like, "Hey, so what's a ghost's favorite house? Like room in the house?"
The Boola Room.
Wow, you're not even close. Most people would be like, the living room. And I would be like, how do you know what a ghost's favorite room is? They're dead. They don't care. Like, I would do, like, some, like, anti-jokes.
Anti-jokes, yeah.
Yeah. And those went over actually really well.
So the ghost is the auntie who died. I'm trying to ruin your joke, Britty.
Yeah. Were you trying to say, like, auntie?
Auntie. Oh, yeah. No, I say auntie.
You say auntie?
Auntie, yeah, my auntie.
Why do I say
if I'm posh, I say aunt.
Right.
Yeah. What do you call fake potatoes?
In pastas. No, that's pasta. Mangetti!
Imitators.
Oh, that's good. I like that one. So what do you call fake noodles? Impastas.
Bastards. God's
Starch.
sake.
All starch is the same. Don't at me.
Hold on. Why did the rapper go to the grocery store?
To get some hops. What? No. That's why the rabbit goes to the brewery.
To get some fresh beets.
So wait, who went to the grocery store?
A rapper.
Oh, I thought you said rabbit.
No.
Although hops would also work. Hippity hops. That's the rapper rabbit. A hip hop hippity hop hop. All right, we need to get off these puns, David.
Yeah, please.
They're not very good. All right, one more. Would you rather be a spider or have to say everything you were thinking?
Nah, spider all day long. I can't let people know my thoughts.
I think the silence is telling that you would rather be a spider.
Oh man. Oh.
I don't know. I feel like I think so many things in a day. Like I'm constantly, I feel like I have like 3 lines of thought going on in my head at the same time. So it's like, which one would you like? Not bothered.
Nah, it's thoughts are so incriminating.
Are you a criminal, David?
No, but some of the stuff people think.
What crimes have you committed?
No.
David, tell me about these crimes. David,
Do you never see like an arrogant kid and he's
who's committed a crime? Yes.
No, and he's being horrible to other kids.
Uh-huh.
And in your mind, you're just like, I want to go over and punch him. But obviously you don't. Because he's bullying someone else. You're just like, oh, I'm so angry.
Well, the question
but the only thing I can do is tell him off. I can't do anything else. If he was my age, I'll fucking hit him.
Well, the question isn't, would you rather have every thought in your head turn into action? The question is, would you rather say everything you're thinking? So if you just, like, say it out loud, that's not a crime. I know the law. Is this a law? Is that a law?
So yeah, every thought I would say, I'd have to afterwards say, is that against the law?
Is that a law? I could really go for some soup right now. Is that a law?
Is that oh, I'm just going to turn the light on because cloud's just gone over me. There we go.
Good. Let's see your
Good.
beautiful face.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that against the law?
Is that a law?
Is that a law?
Is that a law?
That's not going to become a meme.
It is now.
It could be if we force it.
That's how you make memes. You force them. Mangetti.
It would be a meme if you farce it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sunk. Oh
You're
man.
sunk.
I'm sunk. Oh, okay, David. All right.
Come on.
Do you want one more and then we wrap it up?
Please, and then I'll play a bit of ukulele for us.
Okay. Ooh, we haven't done one of these yet. So your hero/villain name is Handsome Boat. What are your powers?
Handsome Boat?
Yep. Okay.
What are my powers?
I just started watching The Tick on Amazon Prime, and
oh, it's great.
It's very good. It is very good. I like my first thought though was Danger Boat. Like Handsome Boat is basically like the same as Danger Boat. So like I could be a very handsome boat AI, I feel like. Well, hello, welcome to the boat. My name is Handsome Boat. Would you like a beverage? I would love to play an AI. Being an AI would be fun.
AI.
That would be super fun. And then you wouldn't have to worry about seeing my face at all. I could be in beast form the whole time.
Yeah. That's perfect. I think my power would have to be... Can you hear that rain, by the way?
Not really, no.
It is pouring heavy on me right now.
Is that your power? Rain.
Yeah.
So you're the only one that can like survive because you've got boat powers. So like you could just flood things. So you're basically like the powerful version of Noah's Ark.
Yeah,
But you are the Ark.
Oh God.
Or God. David is God.
I am God. Did you not know that?
I did know that.
I can make you a beast if you want to be.
Thank you. I already am a beast. I'm quite happy, and I'm also an AI. Thank you for your support.
An AI beast. What about so if my power was I could build houses on boats at a click of a finger? Like, no. My power is like Thanos. Click of the fingers, and all the houseboats disappear because I think they're wrong.
Do you have a solution for this homelessness problem you've now created? Did you ever think about that, David? Huh?
No, because as soon as the boats go, they fall into the water, so it's not my problem.
Not my problem anymore.
Not society's problem. They're at the bottom.
Vengeful God, David Bosket. Don't worry, it's just a vengeful God. Not a problem. Have you heard about David Bosket? He is a vengeful God.
I haven't seen Avengers yet.
I haven't either.
But what is the plotline of him getting rid of half of the planet? Do you know?
All right. So this is a test, I think, because I haven't seen an Avengers movie since
I've only seen the first one.
College. It's been a while. So, all right. Explain the plot of Thanos the movie, the musical. Thanos the Musical.
The musical.
it's about a very giant purple man who is sad that he is giant. Not that he's purple. He's just sad that he's very big and has a butt face. And he finds this glove and he's like, the perfect accessory, except for I'm missing some jewels. So he goes on a quest to find the jewels, makes some friends along the way. But then when he collects all of the jewels, he loses all of his friends and he becomes very tiny. He's about an inch tall. And that's why half the people are gone, is because he now is a small person in a giant world, so he needed it to be able to be navigatable for him. So it's really about his self-discovery journey from going from the large and in charge to the small and personable.
That's amazing.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna win some Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, if they haven't written that, you need to write that.
Oh, it's already been written. I mean, we're talking about like this is the prime superhero musical. The Tonys were just happened yesterday. It is in development. They're gunning for a Tony Award as well as an Oscar, even though you can't get an Oscar for musicals. But what they're doing is they're turning the musical into a movie. So they're doing both simultaneously. So I expect it in 2020, 2021, I think is when they're both going to come out.
Thanos, the untold story of the musical.
Yes, it is kind of like a biopic of Thanos.
So halfway through, does the curtain close and he comes up towards the audience and just sit down and just start singing on his own like a little girl?
There's actually a stool that they bring out and it's covered in glitter, so it's like a really poignant moment where he comes out and there's a single spotlight on him and he's like, "My friends." And that song is brings a tear to my eye every time. They've released a demo recording of everything, so you can find it if you search the deep web.
I like that it's on the deep web and not anything else.
No, because they're trying to keep everything under wraps.
Of course.
It's not supposed to be released. Right now, later.
The Thanos musical can be found on the deep web.
Yep. It's still being workshopped, though. There's some things that they're still working out.
You're someone else.
I'm the beast.
You are the beast.
I'm the beast.
Do you know how he dies at all?
He gets stepped on. I mean, he's an inch tall.
Is that... No, genuinely, I mean... You ruined the ending for the musical for me.
Spoiler alert!
Thanos is stepped on.
He stepped on. And he also falls off a cliff at the same time. It's kind of like the bit in Into the Woods. It's very reminiscent of Into the Woods.
Thing is, because all I know is about the theory that happened that people were sharing around before the film
Where
came
Ant-Man flies up his ass.
Yeah, and then it gets bigger, and then he just implodes. That was incredible. And I can't believe that was the actual ending.
I know. The Marvel execs are not cowards, and I respect them for that. They are brave warriors, able to tell the story that needs to be told.
Oh, man. Poor actor. Mike from Friends.
I know. Poor man. Oh, David. All right. Do you think we sufficiently done a show? Did we do it?
Were we even live?
Is that a law?
Is that allowed?
Is that allowed? Is this allowed? Is this whole thing allowed? Did we check with the local authorities before we did this?
Tell me your favorite joke, please. I want to hear your favorite joke of all time.
My favorite joke of all time?
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know if I have one. I just really like other people's comedy when it makes them laugh, because I think to me that's the funniest joke, when someone can't get through.
I think I've told you this one. The people of Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do.
Uh-huh.
Have I told you that one?
Good. Do it again.
The people of Dubai do not like the Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do. One of my favourites.
Very good.
Thank you. It's not mine, though.
That's okay. We're just retelling old jokes here.
Yeah, old jokes.
Old jokes, new friends. Thank you, everybody, for listening to our show. I'm cutting David off. I'm cutting his allowance off.
One joke to say.
Your joke allowance is over. You've expended your jokes. Thank you for listening to Time Zones Are Hard. Thank you for joining us on the stream. We're halfway there. Ooh.
Thanos on a chair.
Good. And that means we've got 3 more live streams before we are done with this chunk, this volume, as we call it, in the industry. And the industry being the meme factory.
Why are we ending? I don't want to go to physio.
David, I need you to have a knee. You need to be functional. Listen, David, you're about to be a father. You need to be able to catch up with your son.
Well, when he's born, he can go to physio. I ain't doing it.
He'll be more physical than you at this point.
That's great.
Thank you everyone for listening. You can catch us on Twitter at TimeZonePod. You can find us on Facebook at TZH Podcast. You can find me at Britty Film pretty much everywhere, and David on Twitter at Bosket_38. Please stick around. Hopefully we'll have more fun things happening. David, you want to play a little segment before we sign off?
Yeah, of course. Times are hard. Times are hard. The end.
The end. Very good. I've been Britty.
I've been David.
And we've been your very favorite transatlantic podcast. Signing off. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.
Thank you. Physio time.